Yo. What up, Sans Dad? Nucky? What up, Shallow? Oh, shit. I need to get my YouTube chat out. YouTube's annoying where you have to use the pop out and create a custom doc every time you stream. I forgot to do it. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good night? What up, Smoke? We cracking brewskis, building keepskis. Second birthday. Happy birthday to the the birthday girl. This is the beer of the night. 4-Day Rays, a local brewery here in Indiana. Well, it's what was left. Bob, what switches you want to sell me? Speaking of switches, I got a plethora that came in yesterday and today. What up, Tyler? So tonight we're going to be building the AL71, which is a Yunzi. You can get it pre-built and you can get it bare bones. I have the bare bones version, so we'll be building that. It is a foam board, so we'll be going for the thock. Apologize to those who like the clack. I apologize to myself because I like the clack. But we'll get to pick some switches. We can pick like one of 4 switches. 3 of the switches I'm doing a full switch review on, so they need to go on a specific keyboard, so I don't want to build them in this keyboard, if that makes sense. We'll get those out of the way first. Keebs and Cables out of Australia sent me some goodies. We got the taro and sweet potato B-Sun linears. They definitely sound deeper. Nice little, cute little cute packaging. We also have the Ice Kachang linears. These switches from Keebs and Cables that I'm doing full YouTube reviews on, so they're all going to go in my Envoy. These actually look really good. Really nice. These are super smooth too. You probably can't hear them that much, but they also sound deeper. And then lastly, we have the, honestly, what is this, like Click Pig King tactiles, I believe. These definitely sound more like my cup of tea. They're pretty clacky. But yeah, those 3 switches I'll have dedicated YouTube videos for, so they'll be going into the Envoy 1 week after another after another. These are the switches we'll have to pick from tonight. I got the MZY1s. The B-Sun Sakura. Sakura. And the Hawano Caramel Lattes. But I also have HMX Poros I still yet to build with. Oh no. Fuck that up. I'll put up a we'll put up a vote. A poll, shall we? I would say the Sakuras are deeper sounding. Very similar to like a B-Sun X. It is a B-Sun switch. I don't know if you can really hear that at all, but with my noise gate. These are not the... Oh, these are the Lotus. Correct, Shiloh. Yeah, Lotus, not Poro. Poro I don't have yet. Then we have the lattes. Caramel lattes. Caramel or caramel? What do y'all go with? Caramel or caramel? Thanks for the subs on YouTube, y'all. But these are very smooth too. These new switches are so smooth compared to some shit. And then the MZY1s, they're supposed to be clacky. I believe they're made out of PBT of some sort. These actually sound pretty promising. I think I say caramel and you say caramel. I have a town that I live by named Carmel, but it's spelled caramel. So I always tell my wife, let's go to the ooey gooey place. And then, yeah, the Lotus. The Lotus is probably going to be the clackiest out of the bunch. Thanks for all the subs on YouTube. It's usually just YouTube catching up with the subs I've gotten since I've gone live. It's pretty weird that this bot does that. But let's put up a poll real quick. And then she walks into the bedroom and you're like, no, not that place, I wish. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Poll. New poll. I'm going to put it up for 2 minutes. Poll should be up now. I think the Y1s are like 15 cents a switch or something, aren't they? Yeah, let's check. While y'all looking at the poll. $0.27 a switch. I actually have these on me too, on the way to me too. The Z1 are the 15 cents a one, the Y1 are 27 cents a switch. Thank you, Dave, for the clarification. Yeah, so these are PA66 top, PBT bottom, stem material is Y1, whatever that is. Imported material. And MZ didn't want to say what they were or what they converted them, but it's very similar to LY. Sakuras are, yeah, I said they remind me of the B-Sun X. LY stem, POC top, LY bottom. What up, Koala? The lattes are, these are only 30 cents a pop, and they're palm stem, POC top, modified PA66 with fiberglass bottom. But yeah, switches, vote for your switches, y'all. Hurry, there's only like 20 seconds, 30 seconds left. Lattes, Lotus, Y1, Sakura. It's like the Sakura's one. Is it Sakura? Sakura or Sakura? Listen, on Bob's stream, not only do we build keyboards, we also get pronunciation lessons. Sax. Let's build with some sax. All right. Let's. You voted for the bussin'? All right, so this is your typical Yunzi packaging here. You got your accessories, which is just a cable and a switch and keycap puller combo. You got your how to connect. This is Bluetooth, so it gives you your quick start guide on all the combinations, not only for your Bluetooth, but RGB, and I'm pretty sure it's not VIA compatible. So, yeah, we'll have to check on that later, but I don't think it is. JB brought pizza. I hope you brought pizza for all of us, brother. Thank you for the follow. This thing feels weird. And they put a... What the... It's like sandy almost. It's like the finest grit of sandpaper you can get. I wonder why they put that there though. It's covering one of the holes. I don't think I need to open this up just because like we're just going full foam, so yeah, it feels weird. I wonder if this comes out. No. You like the layout? It's a different layout. It's very similar to the what was the Mellotrix board where it was only 4. I don't know. We're gonna decide once we get to there. Keep that. This should be a really quick. Actually, we can decide on the keycaps right away, so I can test these stabilizers. The Mammoth, yes, they had a 68% too, Tyler. That's very similar. It is silver, so it pretty much matches anything. But we're going to test these stabs first. I did look. It does not support screw-in stabs. So we're just going to stick with these clip-ins. What stock stabs have you liked the most? Come with a pre-built or a kit? Rotate, I would say the... what was it? The Ayula F75. That keyboard in general... For a pre-built keyboard, it sounded great, and the stabs are perfect. I didn't have to touch them up at all. This has some weird foam in there too. Look at this. And then I don't think it's PE foam. Let me look. Let's bring this up. That's the fully built one. Bare bones. Here we go. It's kind of a better deal if you just buy it with switches and keycaps, right? Only $10 more. I wouldn't say it's probably not the best. You get the shift space T, it looks like. But yeah, let's see. Leaf spring gasket mount. PC plate. The PC plate is like cloudy. It almost feels like palm, which is weird. Let's see if it says what kind of foam's in this thing. South facing. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. All right, here we go. Gasket. So Poron PCB foam, anti-IX. It says IXP gasket pad. It also has the PET too. It has the PET. Or is it Poron socket foam? I don't know. It doesn't look. I was really impressed with the EcoMaker TH80 stabs for a pre-built. You have 2 of these? 4 U1s on the right side of the spacebar? Yeah. It is like a pre-built. What is the shift plus T so common in terms of error? Because it's very cheap molds and or they're trying to push out tons of keycaps, so they don't really care about the quality of the keycaps, to be honest. I mean, the keycaps that would come on that, you could probably get them for like $5 to $10 on AliExpress or less. Yeah, it uses their own Yunzi software too. No, via that spacebar form looks exactly the same thing as the Ayula F75. We'll see. Let's pick some keycaps, y'all. Do we want to go like not GMK to go with the Thock, or do we want to go GMK? We got the Switch Labs keycaps we can use. We can do Pyga. Sorry, Vior. Yeah, you had me thinking Pyga. I'll put up let's put up another poll. We're going poll night. Poll night. All right, 2-minute poll is up. PGT fans. It's actually PBT fans. We got Vior, Switch Labs, Mac Labs, and then Bob picks GMK. And while y'all vote on that, I'm going to drink some beer. Cheers. Oh, let's check out. So I grabbed some artisans from our boy Warden, Kevy. I've heard some really bad things about EP Maker. Yeah, I have too. I heard their customer service is trash and that their PCBs like shit the bed all the time. So I got this purple snake because I'm a snake to match NTD, and it actually matches very well. So Kev, if you're watching, you're purple, you can market them for NTD because they match. And then I got this one for Zooted. But it has great stabs. We could have went Kikobo too. I'm just saying we could have went Kikobo. Switch Lab, Mac Labs, and Vior are tied. Someone needs to untie that. Someone needs to untie that. Hurry! You don't have much longer. Oh, they tied. Okay, first person to type Vior or Mac Labs, that one wins. Flip a coin. Dang. PBT. I could also, I forgot I had these. I got Mode Tomorrow keycaps too. The VIA implementation was such trash. It's like they ported to QMK instead of programming it natively. That's probably why they have so many PCB issues. Oh, but Dad, you're going to be disappointed if I use Mac Labs, aren't you? I'm going to use Mac Labs since they sent them out to me. So we'll use Mac Labs. I got to see if they have 1U to support. I'm going to see if they have 4 1Us. Yeah, they do. It's PBT though. It goes with the build, bro. I mean, honestly, like Windbreaker is on a board, so that ain't gonna happen. Like quality wise, they're fine. I think these are pretty for die sub PBT. They're pretty good. Is it JTK comparable to other manufacturers of double shot ABS like Kikobo DCX? I would say JTK is. I would say like quality wise, same. Sound wise, I would say this is where I'd rate GMK and Kikobo are like neck and neck. DCS is up there too, and then I would put JTK just underneath that with oh shit, Damaki. And then under Damaki, I would say PBT fans ABS. And then under PBT fans ABS, I would say DCX in terms of sound. DCX is probably better than PBT fans ABS. $40 is cheap, yeah. JTK is solid. Why aren't these like... What's up, Koala? I am not liking these stabs, though. It's either that or these switches are very quiet. Bsun Sakura. It's a new Bsun switch that was just released on Unikey boards. This thing uses a full right shift. Weird. These are pre-lubed, so I'm not hearing any ticking. But this is going to be a very quiet board. I'm telling y'all right now. This switch seems very quiet. I mean, the spacebar is just like kind of dead. All right, let's start putting switches in. Maybe it's just the board. It's probably the keycaps, to be honest. PBT keycaps do that. PBT is the ultimate Thok machine, and also like let me kill all the sound in my board and make it sound like a emo dude crying in his sleep. Because I bet you if I put some ABS on here, it'll be liven it up. Or it's just the switch. The switch might be real quiet. Like the switch with combined with PBT. Rotate. ABS has more character to it. PBT, in my opinion, tends to like deaden all sounds. Yeah, I agree with that explanation. However, with ABS, it's much louder. I don't know if I want to stick with these switches. I feel like these switches will be better off in a no foam build because they're so deep. What do y'all think? I feel the same way, Rotate. It's going to make it be like a silent build. Well, I'm not trying to do that. Let's go. It's a budget board. We're going to go with budget switches. I mean, 40 cents a switch is a budget switch, but I feel like these are too quiet. So we're going to go with the MZY ones. Sorry, not sorry. For those that wanted the B Suns. All right. How's are these different from the Z ones? I believe so. These have PBT. These are 27 cents a switch. And they have PBT, I believe, bottom housing and stem. And they're prettier. Yeah, so these are, sorry, PBT bottom housing. The stem is Y1, which is being kept secret by MZ Studio. That's what it's explained as on the Unikey's website, that it's some type of combination of LY, or it's similar to LY. It is very smooth like LY, so I can see why they say that. Freaking hot right now. I'm like sweating, yo. Wait, is MZ some sort of secret manufacturer from what I'm reading off of the Unikey's thing? MZ is the studio. And they designed the Switch. The manufacturer is quote unquote unknown. But I believe it says since it's made with PBT, the manufacturer is whoever made the other PBT Switch. Most switches, like the MZ switches, they're just a studio and they design the Switch, but it's manufactured by someone else. I'm trying to think of other switches that do that. There's several other switches that are labeled as that, but it's a different manufacturer. I'll tell you right now who it is. So if just looking at the other I think it's Key Geek. Because I think Key Geek did the other PBT switches. I also think were the Coleys Key Geek? They had to be. Anyone snag anything good from the? That didn't feel good. From the novelty sale. Oblivion Cubed and Track Day. Track Day is a sleeper. I like Track Day. The only reason I haven't bought Cubed is because I have NTD and I feel I like it better. I really wanted to get Fright Night, but Fright Night only looks good if you have the novelties or accents, and that's more money, so I was like, nah. I ended up getting Earth Tones. That'll look good. I would go with the theme too, right? Race car theme. There we go. That looks good with those pink switches. Yeah, it was definitely the switch. Things deep. Full size shifts always weird me out. You're just so big. We're gonna put the space bar on the right way, y'all. Have you ever dealt with stem problems from MX clears or purples? No, I've never had clears or purples. Not really a tactile guy. I'm not gonna go out and buy those switches, so like if somebody sent them to me, then I probably'd have a problem with them, but I don't use tactiles. Or what I like to say is the tactiles, the tacticals, like the tactiles, the tacticals. What's up, Tony? Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for stopping by. See how this was, let me see here. I gotta see how this is. Insert home, end page up, delete page down. All right. Yeah, it looks right. Do it all the way over here for the end. No, I don't know if this has the right keys. Maybe it does. Yeah, that's right. That was quick and easy, right? This thing is definitely not what I'm used to typing on. Let me see. Windows, Bluetooth. Ooh, pretty. Usually FN and Q. Look at that. I'm good. Letters on the bottom left kind of off looking. These here. Ooh. Let me connect this to my Bluetooth real quick. I have so many keyboards connected Bluetooth. Always seen it on the top or center. Yeah, this keycap set is definitely different. This is a Switch Labs Mac Labs. It's obviously after Mac, old school Mac, Macintosh type keyboards. Let's see. Are we just going full puke RGB or what? Here we go. We're gonna set the mood. It's a Saturday night in Midwest Indiana. You want to get on some Fortnite. So you turn the lights down low. And you turn on your RGB keyboard. Yunzi. Not gonna lie, the side is pretty cool. Why are you talking like Barry White when the lights go off? Because when the lights go off, Nucky, Barry White voice comes out. All right, let's do a little sound test, y'all. Let's, what are we going to use? Paper? I don't like that color. I don't like this. What is this? Let's go to Oblivion. These those Mac caps they are. Let me do something real quick here. I'm good. All right, so we are going to go turn the music down, turn the noise gate off. All right, so this is a Yunzi AL71, all foam, fully stock. PBT keycaps, which are Switch Lab Mac Labs keycaps. Switch is the MZY1. And yeah, here we go. The spacebar is like metallic-y, pingy. I don't know if I like that spacebar. The one that Stubbs built the other night, the spacebar sounded really good. Let's do some experimenting. Let's put the HMX Bob Dad in it, or Dad Bob. Sounds even more pingy. There's a new Switch coming out, like a makeshift new Switch. That's going to be coming out probably, I don't know, summer. No, it's there's no name to it yet. It's basically being the Switch. Let's see, is through lubed switches. It's going to be coming with the Luma Key 60, and the Switch itself, unknown name. It'll be all gray. This Switch is super clacky. It's weird. I'm trying to find something that's a little more tame. Maybe a ink box ink. But yeah, it's going to be Achigo. What's going on? It's going to be through lube switches. You'll be able to buy it separately. The name of it is unknown, but basically, Keyboard Dad and I were able to collaborate on the switch design. So we were able to pick the bottom, top, housing, stem, and spring. That sounds better. What's up, Old Hartford? Sounds like metal. Yeah, it has a weird pinging noise to it. I don't know. I don't know. So, try GMK. Let's try GMK. Old Hartford, what's up? I think I already said that, but if not, I apologize. I missed that. Katsuo, what's going on? It has the same thing going on with it. Let me try something real quick. Why is trying a GMK or has the metallic sound? The metallic sound is probably, I would think it needs a force break. The actual keyboard needs force break. However, oh my gosh, this is like, ugh. It feels like a chalkboard. So the keyboard itself probably needs a force break mod, but I'm going to try and loosen these because they might have over tightened all the screws. Tape mod the spacebar. Should I just tape mod the whole board? Y'all want to get into some tape modding or what? I mean, if we're going to open it up. No, this board is aluminum. Oh. What happened? I need to turn this Bluetooth off. I used your discount code to get HMX in hype. Thank you very much, Katsuo. I really appreciate it. We're gonna get deep into the Thok. We're getting deep into the Thok game, y'all, and we're gonna jump into the tape mod. $84 for a bare bones, Shiloh. Nobody in my life cares about Keebs but me, sadly. That's a such. I'm in your life, and I care about Keebs. I agree, Shallow. Yeah, this thing was. The screws in this were very tight. But we're gonna pop it open. Clownfish OG, thank you for the gifted. Thank you very much for the gifted, man. Appreciate it. Oh no. It's one of those types. Yeah, $84 you really can't. I think $94 if you want keycaps and switches. But I need that long bit. Will this one work? I think it will. Yeah, look at that. It did. Keep Potato. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, these were very tight, so that probably had a lot to do with that metallic sound we were getting. Oh man, this thing is just falling apart. Oof. What is that? See if y'all can see this. Look at it. It's on the inside, but you can still see CNC marks on it. The one thing that does suck. Glad to be here. Thanks. I'm glad to see you working on AL71. I've been thinking about getting it. Damn, this thing has so much going on here. As of right now, I would say I would save to get yourself like a Neo. At $80 for this shipped, you're not much far off. Unless you're looking to just buy a pre-built board, so you don't have to mod anything. It's cool the LEDs are built in here. That's so weird. Did they sit on the side? This plate has to be used. No. That's weird. Ipomeki Galaxy 8 or 80 is better than this. Yunzi AL71, to be honest. I think if you look for a pre-built, that Ayula F75 is really good. Let's throw some tape. Should we tape mod it or should we... Oh, you can't even force break it, though. Well, I guess maybe here and here you can force break it. Haha. We out here in 2024 tape modding, yo. Tried and true. I wouldn't say that. Tape Mod Bob is what they used to call him. I know, right? Honestly. I'm not going to lie and say I've never tape modded before. But I'm past those days in my life. Apparently not, right? Whoops. I'm not going to get crazy with this. It's enough tape. Throw all the rest of this shit on here. Yunzi AL71 with conductive acrylic tape mod. Didn't realize this was budget Keebs, bro. Don't put band-aids on the stabs, yeah. Hey, bro, not all of us can afford endgame boards. My guess is Bluetooth. I'm gonna put some the Goodwill, the GMK boards. I actually still have one. I sold one. What up, Lauren? Doing a little tape mod. Or not tape mod. I did a tape mod. I'm doing a little force break. So for those that don't know, force break is when you put tape in between the top and bottom case, so it gets rid of pinging. Can't do it over here. Do it over here. Yeah, Neo is for sure top of the list. I'm honestly almost tempted to get the QK65 V2 Classic. What up, Dutch? You having a good night? We doing some hood rat shit in here tonight. Going back to the beginning days of modding keyboards because they don't sound good stock. Gangster bomb. Have a pretty good night, man. Thanks. What about you? How's the build? Build's all right. It's just a Yunzi sent me this AL76 bare bones, and it's definitely a Yunzi board. Not my cup of tea, but other people will probably like this type of stuff. Hopefully I get rid of this metallic pinging on the spacebar. No more metallic pinging on the spacebar. Apparently they are inclusive switches and won't be compatible with Gateron and G switches. One thing I know, I tested out the Boog 75, which is Melotrex's HE board, and I borked the PCB because I put in other HE switches and it messed up the PCB. The Bork 75, yeah. To be fair, I should have looked before or researched it. You had to do a silicone pour to fix it, dang. Alright, let's give you another sound test of the now tape modded and force broken Thok machine. This thing is deep. Need to swap this spacebar back out to something more lively. Much Thok. That sound is still there. I think it's just I not need to use a long pole. Let me. Do I have a non-long pole switch up here? What is this? Oil King? Is Oil King long pole? It could be the stab wire. I didn't fuck with these stabs at all, but I didn't hear any ticking, so. It is a. It's definitely not. Looking too deep into this. sounds fine how it is. Is there gaskets under the space bar? Honestly, I didn't look. I want to say they were like right here. But at the same time, I wasn't looking. Plug the butt. That's what I did. I know someone asked me how was my forever built. This one is with a polypropylene plate with HMX clouds. But yeah, that's the Yunzi AL71. I think there's better options out there. For $85 for the bare bones, I think you could probably save a little bit more and get yourself a Neo or a Zoom or a QK board. Trying to think of other. At what point is it trying too hard to polish a turd? Yeah. It sounded basically the same knuck in the spacebar. It was a little bit better, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. If you know what I mean. It's good if you like RGB, yeah, but can't you get RGB for the Neo boards? I don't know. I could be wrong. Monza Geek? I don't like recommending Monza Geek just because I've heard horror stories with PCBs and stuff. But Monza Geek is significantly more expensive than this. For budget boards, I always like to recommend QWERTY Keys, Neo, Melitrex. It might be a little bit more, but I think it's worth waiting and saving up than getting something that I don't think somebody new in the hobby would be disappointed with this, but I feel like after a while you'd want to upgrade it. If that makes sense. Oh, they're against RGB? I mean, this is crooked. RGB is straight RGB in here. I didn't know the QK60 had RGB. QK60 is a large bump up in price though, almost double. Yeah, QK60 is pretty pricey for current market. Let's see. Let's look around, see who's on. Stacy is on this late? What the Stacy's smashing some zuh. The $59 mystery back in Echo, I agree with that. This setup right here is $80 for the bare bones. This keycap set is $62. And the switch is 27 cents a switch. Just say $25. No, $20 to $30 shipped. So yeah, it's pretty pricey after a while, right? Did you end up finding someone with macaroons? I did not. somebody did message. Someone told me to message someone. I messaged them, and they already sold them. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna raid Stacy. I'm gonna get off of YouTube, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't subbed yet,